the gossip, let me know. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. How is everyone doing? I am up. I'm just gonna put my coffee there. I am up, I am ready for the day. And if you watch my last video, I'm heading upstairs to the office. I'm just going to continue straight from that. Well, it is the next morning from that video, but I'm going to go up and cock and fill and get the office. And even last night, I can't help myself. I was like grabbing some accessories and putting it on the shelves. I'm like, oh my God, what's it going to look like? So I'm already getting really excited for the styling, because you know that's what we're here for. Like once that is all painted and styled, it is going to look fabulous. I think I'm going to try and start getting some paint on them today, even if it's the primer. It's really early now, so what I'll probably do is caulk, fill and sand this morning, leave it probably until late afternoon, and then go up and even throw some primer on it, so that this week I can then just get them all painted. I can't believe I'm at this stage and I'm so excited. I do need some more trim for the front to just trim it out a little bit, but I can't get that until the next couple of days. I don't even think the timber yard's open tomorrow because it's bank holiday, so I think it will be on Tuesday by the time I can even get more trim. But I can just prime and paint that on its own anyway, so it's no biggie. I'm so excited for that to be done. I have loads of stuff going on this week with work, getting the office sorted and just doing all the stuff that I need to be doing. They're ready for launch on the 4th of May. I'm so excited. And everything else, I'm just going to be spending today at home. Most days are at home over here. And I was literally, I just feel it because I'm just DIYing at the minute, and most of my wardrobe is a hoodie and a hat. I need to sort it out. I do need to sort it out. So I'm like, after I've done all this work and we've managed to get the launch sorted, I need to go and start purchasing some nice clothes, because all I do is throw on a hoodie, throw on a hat, because I'm then upstairs sawing, gluing, nailing, screwing. It's just non-stop here. But that's what I love to do, to be fair. I love doing that stuff, but I just also need to start having some nice, cute clothes. And I'll always have my comfort hoodies because they make me happy. But especially as we're right in spring, summer, I need to sort it out. So yeah, I'm going to do that at some point. But yeah, this video is, I'm also going to have a look at the panel. So if anybody remembers way back then when I was doing my hallway, at the bottom of the stairs there was a socket, and I panelled around the socket, and you said no, take the socket out. So I removed the socket and then I just panelled. And I've never ever got round to fixing the caulking and finishing the paint at that little bit. So I need to do that today, especially because I'll already have a tube of caulk out. So I'm going to do that bit as well. And then this evening, because I've got loads of wood that was in my office that I had to take out while I'm decorating, it's all in front of my wardrobes in my bedroom, and it's just getting in the way, because obviously I can't get in and out of my wardrobes to grab stuff as easy. So I need to sort that out tonight as well, because I am not doing that. It is glorious outside. There's not a cloud in the sky. And I love when it's like that. And even if I'm at home doing DIY, I'll just open all the windows, I'll put some music on, and we're just going to have a fabulous little day, just literally pottering around here, doing all the stuff that we need to do. So I'm actually really excited. Something that I've been meaning to do, I've got tissues on my coffee table and there, and I've been meaning to put new tissues in this for a couple of days. And this morning I was like, right, it's happening. Let me show you. These are just these little tissue boxes. You can get these really inexpensive. I'll leave these exact ones linked below. You'll, honestly, in terms of what you're paying some other places, you'll save some money, and I love them. I have them everywhere in my house. I just think A, they look cute, and B, they're practical. So bonus, bonus, bonus. I am gonna head upstairs in a wee mo. I'm just finishing off having my coffee. I'm so excited. Another room. I say almost done. Is it almost done? Well, you could argue that I just need to the bits that I need to personally do is finish the bookcases, paint them, do the floor, and that's it, because then I'm going to get it wallpapered. I'll have to put the curtains up. They're ordered. Curtains are all ordered. I showed the fabric in my last video, but yeah, I'm so pleased. So I've ordered curtains, custom ones for my bedroom, for my guest bedroom and for my office, just because I want them to hang from straight from ceiling down to floor. I know I've touched on that before, so actually that should be really, they should be here. I think they probably take about 6 weeks-ish or so. I'm not too sure, so hopefully they'll come. I also need to get to a barber's at some point. I feel like every single time I speak to you I need to go to a barber's, but my hair grows so quick. And I just don't have the time to go with everything that I've got going on at the minute. I've got parcels stacked by my front door that I need to take to my work office. I've got my home office that I need to sort out. I've just got everything going on. But I'm refusing to get overwhelmed. I'm refusing to let it all, like, I'm not even going to think about it. I'm just going to go and get it done. That's all I'm going to do. That's going to be my attitude, especially for today, because it's too nice outside to have anything any other way. Right, I'm going to stop rabbiting on. I'll take you upstairs. We're going to probably spend a wee bit of time doing some bits up there, and then we'll see where this vlog takes us. But yeah, just a homey vlog, getting stuff done, doing what we do. Let's go. You guys are going to be sick of looking at these, but this is such a Sheldon thing to do. Like, I'm in the middle of chaos, there's dust everywhere, and I'm like, but what's it going to look like when I get some cute little accessories in here? That keeps me going, because then I go, let's keep going, because it's going to be worth it, it's going to be cute. This is a little statue guy. I'm sure I got him from HomeSense years and years ago. He's dead heavy. And then I got this from HomeSense and that from HomeSense, to be fair. But, so today's task is going to be like caulking here, so up against the wall, just so that that looks all built in, filling all these little holes, filling all down here. And I've got this trim, so this is the part that I need to get. So I need to get more of this. So I don't know, I've only got 3 of these, so I'll probably just wait and put it all up in one go. But then it means I don't have to fill all of these parts, because this will cover it here. So I just need to, I'm going to do all the little pinholes, any screw holes that I've got, get them all covered, sanded. And then if I can start getting it primed, because obviously I'm going to have to give it all a good clean down, let the dust settle, probably clean it again, and then go in and prime it. But yeah, it's just going to be a day of doing little bits and bobs on it. You can see here, so this hole's a little bit bigger, so probably need to be filled a couple of times. And then just these pinholes put in a little bit more and filled. And then it'll just look nice and custom. I'm loving how it's looking. And I've just posted the video, so the video's gone live literally 10 minutes ago. So I'll go on and see what you guys are thinking so far. And that was up to this stage. And that's what the skirting board's going to look like. I don't know if you can see it on there, but I've put this piece of board running across here, so that that'll just sit nice. Obviously I'll have the flooring run under it, and then the skirting board will sit on top of the flooring like that. And it'll just look all nice and neat. It's happening. It is actually happening. I feel like I'm so excited. Like, I think just putting all this trim on, it looks very boxy now. I am thinking maybe I should have took out one shelf, like one of the layers, and spread them out a tad further, but too late now. It's all done now, all the holes are filled, so I'm not doing it. It just means that it'll just be a lot of books and stuff, but actually I'm really excited about that. Books, vases, maybe some nice baskets. Oh my god, guys, I am so excited. So I remember when I had just put in my offer on this house and it just been accepted, I started manifesting an office like this, like with big built-ins, and I bought these lights when I lived in my apartment in Manchester. I literally didn't even have the house, I didn't have the keys. I bought the lights, and then I actually started purchasing like antique books, then accessories that I thought would go really well in here, and all these shelves. So I've literally got a collection that you have not even really seen yet. I don't think I've shown them on here before, of loads of like older books and accessories, and lots of nice coffee table books as well. Just loads of stuff that are all sort of stored away at the minute that are all going to be coming out on these shelves. I'm going to do a whole video on styling these, so that'll just literally be one video. And then, because what I like to do when I'm styling my shelving is have a play around and just move things until it feels right. So that'll be a whole video in itself. And I'm gonna need to contain myself because you've seen the state of me already. Like, we've not even literally got a piece of paint on them and I've already got some accessories sitting in them. Obviously I'm gonna move them. But I just sat last night and I was like, what does it look like? Because that's the bit that I love. Like, DIY I do enjoy, don't get me wrong. But the bit that I love is the styling. Like, the DIY and the attention to detail and making things really nice, I love. But I prefer, obviously if I was to do just one thing, it would be all the styling piece. If this was already all done, I could live with that and then just do the styling. So I'm actually really excited to get that done. That'll be literally one video, like I say, of us just styling, picking the things out. I'll then talk you through a lot of the stuff. I've then got my antique bookcase that I want to style as well. So we've got loads. This room is just going to be a room for like all the good stuff. Lots of accessories. And then once this wallpaper's on, I've ordered a sample just because they've managed to send me the sample. I've not received it yet, but they said the wallpaper will be in around about the 20th of May. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what the wallpaper looks like, because I think I'm not just going to go with painting it first, but I do think the wallpaper is just going to change it up so much. It's going to feel, I think it's probably going to give me more of the vibe that I was going for, rather than, obviously colour drenching would be beautiful, but I'll have my door painted in that colour, I'll have the skirtings, I'll have the architraves, I've got the cove in the ceiling, and then the gorgeous wallpaper. I just hope that the wallpaper goes with the colour of paint. And yeah, that should hopefully be here in the next day or two. Or well, probably after bank holiday. So I've got that. Tomorrow's a bank holiday, so probably Tuesday, Wednesday, hopefully it will be here. And I think it's gonna look so good. And then when the curtains come, I think this room, I'm going to be so excited to have it. And I also want like a big massive comfy like office chair, something that I can sit in for quite a while, because obviously I'll be doing loads of work from here. But I mentioned in my last video that I want to play on a PlayStation. Like, I used to love gaming when I was younger. I've not done it in really any of my adult life. I played Spider-Man when I lived with I'm going to sound like such a geek, but I love it. I played Spider-Man when I lived in Manchester, because Ryan that I lived with, my friend, he has a PlayStation, and I completed Spider-Man on that and I loved it. And so I'm dead excited to get one myself, and I think I'll put in here. I'll have it all neat behind so I need something comfortable that I can sit. And you'll be like, where's Sheldon? You'll just see me sitting like this. I won't spend too much time, but I am excited just to have some downtime. I feel like I love having a bit of an escape, because right now my life is chaotic. I am not going to lie to you. Like, the amount of stuff that I've got going on and I need to get done. So sometimes just going, do you know what, let me go up and take an hour out of my day or my evening and just switch off. And whether it be reading, looking at interior pages, looking through books, or gaming, or doing something, I think it's really good for the soul. And you can tell right now I'm talking a lot because I'm procrastinating going to actually get this done, because I spent all day in here yesterday. But do you know what? We're going to go and do it. It's going to be worth it. Let's go. So everything's filled, caulked, It's probably not going to look much different to you, I'm sure, on camera, but to me, that's hours and hours worth of work. So what I'm going to do now is go in with my primer. So I'm going to use this one. This is a Zinza primer. Honestly, it's the best for doing like IKEA furniture or anything that might be not solid wood. I think it is honestly so good. I've used it on a couple of pieces. I used it on my built-in wardrobes and then in the guest bedroom wardrobe. So I love it. So I'm going to use that. I'll leave that linked below, the exact one I use. Hopefully that tin will do all of this. I'm sure it will, because it's quite, it goes quite a long way. It looks crazy, but this is where you have to trust the process. I've done this before and it looked like this. But this paint, it almost gives it like a shellac base. So it makes it, I can't describe how it makes it feel, but it makes, obviously it just makes the new paint stick on top of it. So it's great stuff. So I am going to, it's starting to get a little bit dark now, so, well, it's not getting dark, but it's definitely got darker than it was before, so I'm just gonna, even if I can get a few shelves done, then I can get a feel for what it's gonna be like, but maybe I'll do an hour or two, see how I get on. This bit already looks better, you know, where the joins were, which was frustrating me. This one and this one had them, but already, obviously it looks a mess now, so once it's neat, it might look worse. In terms of, it might stand out a little bit more, but right, I'm gonna go and get started. I'm excited. It is the next day, and this is going to have to be a trust the process. It is crazy, but you remember when I was doing the ceiling, it did this. Just going to need a couple of coats. So I'm back in, I'm going to get started on doing a couple. Hopefully I can get at least one done today. But I love the moody vibes of it. It's exactly what I'm going for. Imagine with the wallpaper all running down all of this wall. It's gonna be so good. I'm so tired. But I got up and I was like, if I don't just get up and get into it, I'm gonna procrastinate, because I'm not lying, I did so much yesterday. Like, I caulked, I then filled all the holes, sanded, primed, and then did a whole coat of paint as well. So I am feeling very sore today, but no rest for the wicked. It's just gonna be a case, oh my god, I'm loving it. Like, imagine when I'm sat over here on my desk, like this. It's so good. I wish this camera could pan out so you could actually see the scale of them, because I don't think you get a feel for it on the camera as much. But I can't wait to get it styled. I can't wait to get it styled, like honestly, just even to have a couple of little bits in it. It's going to be amazing. Right, I'm going to crack on. I'm not going to film loads of the painting because I think I've had enough of this room. And I'm so sorry, this is what I'm talking about. It's just that's what I'm doing and I'm getting stuck into it, so I don't have an awful lot outside of this for the last couple of days, so this has been my life. But can you see the lines? They do look much better. So I'll see what it's like once I've done this other coat, and then we can make a decision on what we need to do. But yeah, I'm gonna crack on. I'm gonna put some music on. I think I'm gonna go for some chill music today, and then yeah, just live my best life. Let's go. So, this is where we're at the minute. Obviously some of it's still wet, it obviously needs more coats. Probably another one, maybe even another 2 coats. So this is 2 coats on so far, but you can still see the same with the ceiling, that it was adding, that you could see some of the undertones coming through. It's just that type of paint and I'm fine with it, so I'll just go over it again. Maybe tomorrow. I've just wiped some of it up there, so I had to put another bit on, but you can see, and then you can see the lines from the boards. What I'm going to do is I'm going to paint it all until the paint's perfect, then I'm going to put some styling bits on to see how much, because bear in mind, if I've got coffee table books and maybe a little something on top, most of that's going to be covered, and then I'll get a feel for what I'm thinking. The only thing I'm thinking is there's a colour difference from the ceiling. I don't know what's going on because both of them are technically the same paint. Obviously this is a wood paint. The more you're putting this one on, the more green's coming out. So I don't know if this had 4 coats, so maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just because it's, I don't know. But I'm not too overly concerned at the minute, because once the wallpaper and stuff's on, I'll play around and we'll see. And if worst comes to worst, I'll change the ceiling because I do like this colour here. I'll just, I mean, it is supposedly the same colour. I'll figure it out. But honestly, it is looking so good. Like, can you imagine once all my antique books are in there, my accessories, just everything. Oh, I'm so pleased. Like, the fact that this is going to be my office is just making me so happy. Like, I think it's going to be, once I start styling and getting everything done, it is going to look phenomenal. Like, I probably shouldn't do this because I don't want to scratch one of the shelves. But like, let me just make sure that's not wet. But even just seeing like, obviously I'm not going to have it full of baskets, but just to see things on the shelves, like, oh my god. Oh my god. Like my gold frames. Guys, let me just make sure I've not got, yeah, no, it was dry. I am, honestly, I'm so excited. So obviously all still wet, it's looking a bit crazy now, but it'll dry in, and then I'll do another coat tomorrow, and then I'll do another coat tomorrow, and then I'll see how it is. I think it may probably need just a final touch up after that one, but then what I'm going to do is I'm also going to put like a protective coat over the top of it all as well. So I've got like, not a varnish because it's matte, but like that type of protective, like hard, clear varnish. I use it on like my wardrobes and stuff, just because when you're grabbing them, I just didn't want all the paint to chip, and I've never had a problem, so I'm going to do the same on here. I don't know whether to paint the whole thing in it or just do the shelves that things sit on, and maybe even the front parts. But I don't think I'll really touch them, to be fair. It'll probably just be the shelves, you know, when I'm putting things on and off, and then dusting and wiping and just keeping clean. But can you believe Can you believe that they are Billy bookcases? That's the bit I can't get over. That's technically IKEA furniture. Obviously with a lot of trim and stuff on it and paint, but it's technically an IKEA Billy bookcase. And the vibes that we're going for in here are obviously the Ralph Lauren, old money style, and this here is giving me exactly what I want. So I am just in love. I think it looks incredible. Each coat probably takes me about 3 hours, so you can imagine how many hours I've spent on this bookcase. But I just keep, like I say, I go into almost, I find it quite therapeutic because I'll just put some good tunes on and I'll just like go into a world of my own, and I don't come in and think I want this done within half an hour, because if I was to do that I would just be setting myself up for disappointment. I just almost tell myself, right, I'm in this for a while now, let's go and just have fun, and I love it so much. I'm so happy. But yeah, loads more work to do on it, but I just wanted to give you all a little look at where we're at. I love it so much! Do you know what I was just sat thinking? We really need a home sense trip. I really need to take myself and just have one of those days when I just go out, I grab a coffee, and I just have even a morning of just, I genuinely think I need that. Honestly, I have been just on the go quite a lot recently, which is cool, but sometimes I do know when I need to almost slow down a little bit and just go, actually, let me go with my besties to home sense. Like, I've not been for, well, I will have filmed it, and whenever that last vlog was, it feels like it was ages ago, and I feel like all I'm doing is spending time getting the stuff done. And I know at the start of the year, or at the back end of last year, I said, right, I am going to be filming 104 vlogs for you this year, right? That's not up for debate, and I'm still on track. I'm still doing my 2 videos every single week, but sometimes that's going to come with, it'll just be the stuff that I'm doing. So right now it's just getting the office done, because what I don't want to do is put the pressure on myself when I'm running out to do stuff, because I'm not going to enjoy. So you can let me know if you want me to continue filming, because if you need me to reduce it to 1 vlog a week, and obviously I can then go and do stuff because I've got a chunk more time, but to keep up with the 2 vlogs, it is going to be an element of, it's just going to be the stuff that's going on in my life. And I'm really mindful that at most of the times I'm either at home at the minute, or I'm in the office upstairs just decorating it. I'm not really doing like all the styling stuff that I love to be doing, but that will come in abundance. I promise you, I am craving getting back to that. But when you live in a renovation, you have to go through this chaotic stage, and I feel like I'm really used to it now, because once I finish a room, it feels like I'm starting another room. But once the office is done, everything just starts coming back together. Then I'll be doing all the styling, and then we can go around and restyle other spaces and just the cozy vibes that we're used to over here. And maybe I'm just feeling a particular way because I'm not getting to give you the cozy content that we're normally used to, the aesthetic content that we're normally used to. Right now it's chaos, and I feel like I felt that a bit when I do renovations, because I just think my besties are not going to want to see this mess, but you tell me a lot that you want to see the renovations from start to finish. So maybe I'm just overthinking it, I'm not too sure, but I think it's just because I want to make sure that I'm giving you all the content that you need. But I will not be offended if you turn around and say, actually just do 1 video a week where you're out and about. If you're happy for me to continue, I love doing this. So I love doing 2 videos a week, and I'll just film whatever I'm doing at the time. I'm good with that too. So, but I guess I wanted to give you the option. I know that I feel like I've mentioned similar things before, and I always get the 2 videos, so I'm cool doing that. But what I need from you is if that changes, use just to tell me, and I'll constantly do little check-ins, because I like to check myself. I like to make sure that you are still getting what you want from these vlogs, and that I think what I want people to get from these is a little bit of an escape. Like, genuinely, that's why I don't really do anything serious over here. Like, it's just an escape into our beautiful little homes, and we're all homebodies, we're chill, it's relaxing, and that's what I always want you to get when you come here. I don't want serious things, because let's be honest, there's enough going on in the world. So if you can have a little half-hour escape by just putting me on and ignoring me. God, Sheldon, you talk a lot. But yeah, it's just something I've been thinking about, so you'll have to let me know. I'm also thinking about changing in this bay. I know I've touched on that a couple of times, but I think the office that we've got for Styled As, I think I'm going to take that there. This little display in here. I'm keeping the lamps because I'm going to put them in my office, I think. And then at some point get a nice chair for in there. So I'm not going to do that anytime soon, but I will do that at some point, because I think a nice chair with a nice little lamp. I didn't really like the vibe of the last ones that I had, but I think that's what I'm thinking about. So we'll see how that turns out. I'm just looking outside now and the rain is coming down heavy. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's not a vibe. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing. Also, I know I touched in my last video about the little Discord. So for anybody that doesn't know, Discord's like a little app where you can set it up and you can go on, and it's basically just like a little chatting app. And what I really want for you guys and for Styled As well is to have connections. So though you'll be able to go in there and put like your pictures. It's just like a little chat, not a chat room, because it was just us. It'll just be our Styled As and Homebody besties. But we've already got some people in there now, and where there's little chats going on, but I think it'll kick off a lot more when we start having products and you start seeing them. And I'm probably doing a lot of this for a selfish reason, because when you start getting your products, I really want to see them in your homes. Like, I've said it before, but this is like having that where I've picked a product, I've purchased it as part of my little business, I've packed it, you've ordered it, I've shipped it on to you, and I get to see it in your homes. I feel like that'll feel completely different to anything that I've experienced with my little online journey up until now. So that's something that I'm really looking forward to, and I think that app will really help me with that. So if you're not part of it, there's a link, it'll be at the top of the description. Just click on that, and like I say, you can go in there and stay quiet if you want to, but there's ways of building connections and friends with all the Homebody besties, because what I love is when I see your comments and you're chatting to one another as well in the comments and helping each other out and all that sort of stuff. So this app is just going to be that, but probably a little bit more, and it'll be more connected and more of a community. So yes, that will be a great way for us all to work closer together, help one another, and then I can also let you know when I'm going live. I can let you know when other things. I can get your help with little polls. I can be asking you like, can you help me with this? What is your thoughts on this? When we're thinking of buying something for the brand, we can share that, and then you just can say yes or no, we don't like that, or yes, we would love that. So it's just a way of us all being connected. It helps me because I get to see you all connecting, but it will also help the little business that we're building. So if you would like to be part of that, please join. And also, if you've not already followed the Styled As socials, we're not far off launch now. This video is going up on Wednesday. So when this is out, if you're watching it on Wednesday, it'll be a week on Sunday, and we're launching. How has that come round that quick? So yes, if you've not followed the socials, I'll leave the Instagram and all that good stuff linked below. Please go and check it out. Right, I feel like I've talked enough at yous. I am going to finish this video here. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe, and I will catch you in my next video.